Hello, I am Johnny from Green Hill Gaming. In this video I'd like to talk about the recent death of the former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, but in particular the apparent motivation for his death. First of all, I'd like to say rest in peace to Shinzo Abe. Nobody deserves to be shot in the back in such a cowardly fashion. If you have something to say to somebody, you say it to their face. If you have a disagreement with somebody, you sort it out like a man. You don't shoot somebody dead from behind. That is a cowardly act. So first of all, again, I just want to say rest in peace to Shinzo Abe. Thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends at this tough time. Okay, so I was looking a bit into the death of Shinzo Abe, and I came across something fairly interesting regarding the apparent motivation behind Shinzo Abe's death. Okay, so apparently the man who fatally shot former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has told the police that he initially planned to attack a leader of a religious group known in Japan as the Unification Church, who he believed caused his mother to make big donations that would cause her to become bankrupt. Apparently, she made large donations to the group. Investigative sources said Saturday. Tetsuya Yamagami, age 41, has also admitted that he intended to kill Abe, believing he had ties with the group, the sources said. And this next piece is very, very interesting indeed. Apparently, Shinzo Abe was to blame for obscure funding of religious groups, again in Japan known as the Unification Church, allegedly used as a front for foreign spy activities. Whenever I come across a story and when I look into it, I view it from the perspective of there is one side, the other side, and the truth. And to get to the truth, you can't take any sides. That's what I believe. Another piece then. The man accused of assassinating former Japanese leader Shinzo Abe on Friday told investigators he believed that Abe was linked to a religious group he blamed for his mother's financial woes. On Sunday, a Tokyo-based representative of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification, which in Japan was formerly named the Japan Unification Church, confirmed that the man's mother is a member. He said his family fell apart because of his mother's obsession with the group, and he targeted Abe out of resentment, the newspaper reported. I just wanted to touch upon that, an apparent motivation that I've watched a good few news reports on the shooting of Shinzo Abe, and very few, and I mean now very few, news reports have actually mentioned this apparent motivation. I thought it was interesting, so I thought I would talk about it, because as I mentioned, there is one side, the other side, and the truth. interesting stuff. A religious group called the Unification Church, which apparently Shinzo Abe was donating large funding to, which was apparently a front for foreign spy activities. Again, apparently, the killer's mother was a member of that church. She became obsessed with it and she became bankrupt because of, I would presume, her own donations to this apparent church. And he resented that, and instead of having a conversation, well, maybe he did, maybe it didn't work out, but I mean, his reaction was to shoot this man from behind, which I think is, like, personally, I think is a cowardly act. Apparently, there's a load of far left liberals celebrating the death of this man. A group that preaches respect, love, and equality, celebrating the death of a man, celebrating a man shot from behind. I mean, the irony of that. Because apparently this former Prime Minister had a lot of far-right political views. Listen, you don't celebrate a man's death in such a fashion, such a cowardly fashion, because you disagree with the man's political views. That is not progressive. That is Stone Age mentality right there. Me angry, me kill. It's not very diplomatic, and it's not very progressive. So yeah, I think it's a cowardly killing, personally. But I thought I'd share a little bit on the apparent motivation behind former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's death. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of, this man's death. Just let me know what you're thinking. Thank you so much for watching. Again, rest in peace to Shinzo Abe. Nobody deserves to die in that cowardly fashion. Thank you for watching. See you next time.